Hi everyone! So I had a story that I really wanted to share, but first I wanted you to notice I'm not wearing gym clothes today because I did my workout early and I wanted to look nicer. And then I just had a question before I started my story. So how many of you ever felt like at one point in your life or another, you didn't really live up to your full potential and you regret it because you feel like you'll never get that opportunity back? Or maybe how many of you ever feel like, or maybe you feel like right now, that you have a fear of success because of the pressure that it's going to put on you to be successful? I have a story personal to me that I want to share with you. So I know some of you might think I'm perfect or very disciplined. I'm just kidding. I'm not perfect. But I know some of you might think that I'm a pretty disciplined person, but I want you to know I wasn't always that way. Actually, I was very bad, and I had a point in my life where I was kind of disappointed in myself looking back. But it's okay. So in junior high, my sister and I'm a twin, we were the fastest runners in track and cross country. Like, we were the fastest, and I didn't even have to really try. I just had a lot of energy. I liked to run. Very hyper person. I loved running, and I was the fastest runner in high school or in junior high. But when it got time to go to high school, I was a slacker, and I regret it. And it hurts me because I could have been a lot better in high school, but I wasn't. For example, in freshman year, when I was in cross country, we had long run days where we were supposed to run 5 or 6 miles. And the worst part about it is I dragged somebody down with me. So my sister and I told this one girl that instead of doing our long runs, that we should go to Burger King and hang out for the hour and a half and just jog back to the school. We would time it out so we would hang out there and run back home. And we thought we were getting away with something and tricking the coaches and all this stuff, but the only person we were really hurting is ourselves. And now that I look back, I guarantee that the coaches probably knew what was going on but didn't say anything, because guess what? We weren't hurting them. We were hurting ourselves. And they knew that later on we would probably look back and be disappointed. And it took an ex-boyfriend of mine to tell me what was up and really motivate me to really be the best version of me. He told me, Sharon, why do you want to be known as the slacker? I actually had Slacker Q, so Slacker Queen, on the back of one of my track shirts because that was my nickname in high school, because I was known for slacking off, and it's embarrassing to admit it. And as soon as he told me that, I was a little upset at first, but I actually really appreciated it, because then I saw what I was doing. I was given a gift to run, and I was wasting it. I was really wasting it away. So maybe you've done something in your life and you feel like you can't fix it, and maybe the opportunity has gone by. And so in high school, the last year of high school, I did graduate early because I just didn't want to be in school anymore, and I was starting to go to college. And I really had a goal in my mind that I always wanted to run a marathon. This has been a goal of mine since I was a kid. I heard a story about someone who could run a marathon, and I thought, that's something awesome. I really want to do it. So this time I came in very, very super humble. And what I did was I went to the coach of the cross country team and asked him if I could join the team. And it was crazy because I wasn't looking for anything. I wasn't looking for any money. I wasn't looking for any scholarship or anything like that. It was just a junior college. All I wanted to do is, I knew that I had to run with other people in order to get me the mileage that I would need to be able to run the marathon one day. So I thought maybe this year, or maybe I would join the team, and maybe in 1 or 2 years I'd be able to be conditioned enough to run the marathon. The crazy thing is, the coach offered me a scholarship, and I didn't even tell him how I was a fast runner or anything, and I didn't feel like I deserved a scholarship, and I didn't even want the money, to be honest. I just wanted to be a part of the team. I wanted him to accept me as part of the team, and he did. And the crazy part is there were a lot of runners on the team that were given big scholarships, or a lot of runners took advantage of the scholarships that they were given. But for me personally, I felt like it was my job to run. I felt like I had to do my best. I really felt like I had to work hard at school, because then I would be disappointing this coach that I asked him to be on the team if he would allow me. Little did I know there weren't enough runners anyways to be on the team, but I just wanted to have the opportunity. There's a UPS guy. I just wanted to have the opportunity to be able to train with some great girls and boys, or men and women, and I got that opportunity. And after junior college, I was able to do a lot of good running. I was so good, in fact, that I was able to get a scholarship to a 4-year college, and I never expected that. I never set out a goal to be a college runner. My only goal was I wanted to be able to run a marathon. And the crazy thing is, I never ran a marathon till a couple years after I graduated college, because there's some rules where you're not able to run a professional race if you're a runner in college. And just because I wasn't conditioned for that, I was so focused on the sport, I wasn't worried about the scholarship. I just wanted to do my best, so I was able to have a second chance. And that's what really is different about people who feel like they're entitled to something, or people who humbly come, or like I was entitled to be the best just because I had the talent, but I never felt like I had to work at it. But in college, it was different. I wasn't a runner the last year of high school, and I felt like I was coming from behind the 8 ball, and then I just humbly came on the team, and then I got a scholarship to a 4-year college, and I was like, holy cow, I have to make sure. So I was the girl that studied on the bus on the way to track meets, cross country meets. I was the one who wrote my 10-page papers. I was focused. I didn't want to fool around in college, so I didn't really have any fun like in what you guys think is fun for college. But I had an experience that no one can get super easily if you just don't work at it. I had an awesome experience. I got to be on a college sports team. And I'm not saying it to brag. I'm saying it to say I got the second chance to do it, because I really regretted the mistake I made the first time. So some of you who aren't getting this, or for some of you who think that your second chance is gone, you always have an opportunity to have a second chance at something. It might not be the same situation as me, but you always have the opportunity to change. So don't think that it's too late. It's never too late. And please don't fear success. It's good to have that pressure on your shoulders, because it will help you succeed. So instead of coming, like I had the pressure of I have to do good because I asked the coach to be on the team, or I have to do good because I got this scholarship and I can't disappoint this coach who recruited me, or whatever. So it's okay to have a pressure on your shoulder. Don't fear success. A lot of people think they don't, but there's a lot of fear of success out there. So I hope this story helps you, and I hope you can see I'm human too, and I did make a lot of mistakes as an athlete, and I don't regret it anymore. But I'm sure that if in high school I focused more, I could have got even been a better runner, or all of this stuff. But I learned my lesson then, so now I won't make the same mistakes. Thank you for watching, and go out there and get it. Bye.